Construction tendering is something that every project manager will need to go through in their career. Tendering on construction projects typically signals that the project is close to starting. Therefore, it can be an exciting time period. While the time may be exciting, having a proper tender can dictate the success of the project. Selecting the wrong vendor could mean that the quality suffers, or worse, they go bankrupt and impact the progress of the whole project. Subcontractor tendering is the process of selecting a vendor to perform a certain scope of work by having a group of vendors compete for the work. A selection of vendors are solicited and submitted their bids, which are then analyzed. The successful trade typically has the most complete scope of work and the lowest number. Before you start tendering, you need to understand your construction project. The reason for developing your schedule is to assist you in understanding the sequence of your tenders. Not all projects are the same, and on one project you may need your mechanical vendor on site first, another you may need your drywaller. Understanding this sequence is critical to tendering. Once you have your priorities established, start by scheduling your tenders. List all the subcontractor scopes you'll need a tender package for, and list the timelines beside them. Here are some time frames you can give yourself. Tender package with trades, 2 weeks. Time for addendum to question and answers, 1 week, just in case. Post-tender interviews, 2 weeks. Contracts, 1 week. Overall, you should be able to tender and award the package in 6 weeks. If it's a larger or more complicated package, you may need to give yourself and your trades more time. Now that you establish your timelines, you need to determine who you will be going out to. If you're a part of a larger company, you may already have pre-qualified lists of vendors that can perform your work. If not, consider reaching out to your local construction association. They keep a list of subcontractors and can help you in selecting the vendors for your project. Each project should have a minimum of 3 to 4 bidders, and each bidder should be unique. There may be a certain restrictions limiting who can be in your list. Some of them include capacity of trade work, unionized or not unionized, timeline and schedule, quality requirements. It's better to create a spreadsheet and along with your packages and your timelines associated with it, add in all your vendors per package. Before you go out to tender, make sure to call each bidder and confirm that they would be interested in providing a price. Simply sending the package out without talking to them could waste your time and theirs. A tender package should consist of a front-end document, tender forms, drawings, specifications, schedule, and any other important information you think the subtrade should have. The front-end document is the most important. Here are some key items. Details of tender duration, where and how to submit the bids, duration of pricing, contract type and summary, account requirement, safety requirements, logistic restrictions, and the detailed trade scope of work. Your tender form should follow the main tender package. Typically, tender forms are broken down into different pages. Main price breakdown, itemized pricing, separate pricing, your alternate pricing, and the unit rates. It should also include the salaries or the staff rates. Once you have your tender forms prepared, it's time to send them out to your tender package. The closing details should have previously outlined in your tender package. Therefore, when it comes time to close it, it should be pretty clear. Wait while you receive all the bids and then open them. The bid should all be initialized by yourself and your owner if necessary to ensure that there is no page swapping once they are open. After you open them, it's time to prepare a bid evaluation. Interviewing the vendors is an important part of the evaluation process. Bring the most complete and the lowest vendor in for your meeting. In it, discuss the details of their bid, your tender package to ensure that they have a firm understanding of the scope of work and the construction project. Once your meetings are done, the evaluations has been completed and you know which vendor. It's time to prepare your contract and issue an award letter to the selected vendor to let them know they are successful. As a matter of best practice, it's important to let the other vendors know they weren't successful. Issue a letter of regret to the bidders who won't be getting the project. This will help maintain relationship with others for the future projects. In essence, tendering is a competition, but businesses are obviously not expected to start any work before they are formally selected. This is the point of tendering. Everything is exposed in the same format to all potential bidders. Everyone is working with the same subject material to the same ends.